Smart money concepts has taken the world by storm. People love to analyze price action and how it's impacting the market. Along with the recent surge in popularity, people have now jumped to using fair value gaps. These are areas in the market where we experience such a volatile, unnatural move that we need to rebalance the market and re-enter and fill this gap. The problem is, these gaps can be quite large, engulfing massive candles. When it comes to trading, this makes us less precise as we cannot pinpoint exactly where within this candle we need to retest. So that's why we, at Chart Prime, created the FVG volume profile. Once loaded on your charts, you'll of course see the FVGs labeled as green and purple zones. Consider these magnets to the price. For example here, price is drawn back towards the green zone in order to rebalance the market, and then the price continues on its way. The issue is where in the zone should we set our buy orders. By breaking down the volume that occurred from a lower time frame within the fair value gap, we can pinpoint exactly where the unnatural volume came from. Here, we see a huge green fair value gap and a volume profile within it. We see the highest bar and its corresponding POC. The POC shows the area of highest volume. Normally, we'd be blind. We'd look to set our buy order randomly within the fair value gap. However, here, we know our POC is the key level to look for. The price then enters our fair value gap and touches the POC perfectly. We enter along and it bounces. Having this level of detail and focus makes the difference between winning and losing a trade. The same, of course, applies to a bearish purple fair value gap. Here, we know the price needs to re-enter the purple zone to fill the gap. The profile shows us a spike of activity at this specific level. We enter the block and bounce perfectly off our POC, the perfect short trade. Notice how using this indicator gives us an insane amount of precision compared to other fair value gap tools, giving this a huge edge. The volume profile also gives multiple entries. For example, here we see two clear spikes in the profile. We know that the price should bounce off one of these. Therefore, we can set our entries at both levels, scaling into our position smartly. For Chart Prime Pro users, you of course have our FVG detection feature, which gives even more detail, showing how filled the gap has become and the remaining liquidity. Pair that with our volume profile and you have the perfect volume gap pairing. But back to our indicator here. For traders that want to get data from a lower time frame, you can do so by editing this value, where you can select data for your volume profiles. This can help give even more granularity, especially if you increase the resolution, adding more bins to the profile. Combining volume profiles and fair value gaps to get even more accurate entries and exits can totally change the way we trade, and in turn, make us more gains. So, if you want to use this indicator 100% free, search for FVG volume profile and use this one by Chart Prime. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more indicators like this, don't forget to subscribe and join our Discord.